I work with a lot of girls that have been trafficked through Treasured Vessels Foundation. I get to know those girls for a long time. Some of them I've known for about 3 or 4 years now. I was working with a lady in the last month, and she just was so into the things that we were working on, just hitting the bag, and she just felt so empowered.
Welcome to Growing Your Business with Buddy Broyles, helping businesses share their voice, build authority, and grow through meaningful conversations. Joining me today on this episode of Growing Your Business is my friend Tracy Dickey with Empty Hand, Open Heart. Tracy, how are you?
I'm good today. Thank you.
Good. Every day, hopefully, is a good day. Tell me, what is Empty Hand, Open Heart?
So Empty Hand, Open Heart is a unique foundation. I've been doing things for the foundation for 12 years, but we just made it an official foundation a little over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We work with ladies that have been trafficked and abused or raped or have had some sort of abuse that has happened to them. And we help them and teach them self-defense and karate and help them build the confidence for them to go out into the world to be more confident with around other people because they're very scared of other people.
Tell me, how did you start? What was the catalyst that created Empty Hand, Open Heart?
So I've had a lot of abuse in my life that I won't get into, but it started at a very young age and went on through many years. And when I started training in martial arts, which has been like 23 years now, my goal was always to be able to give back, to learn enough to give back. And so that's where I am right now.
That's wonderful. And it's over a decade now. So you've learned a lot of things and helped a lot of people. Tell me about a story of someone who has been through your program, has worked with you, and what you've done with them, and how are they now? Obviously, not mentioning names.
So I work with a lot of girls that have been trafficked through Treasured Vessels Foundation, and I get to know those girls for a long time. Some of them I've known for about 3 or 4 years now. Yeah. So when we first meet, when I come in to do a meeting with those ladies, we talk about, first I ask what their fears are, things that might happen. Sometimes they might have been bound with their wrists or they've been hit on the head. So that fears, we're always very conscious when we're working with them. But what I talk to them about is you're not going to grow until you do things that are scared. And these girls are scared to be touched. They're scared to even punch a bag sometimes, or they're scared of that. And I feel like how you grow is by putting yourself out there. And that's what we try to do with them girls is to put themselves out there to grow and let people touch them in a loving way. And that's how we do it. We don't do it as if they went to just a gym and people were grabbing them hard. We gradually get over their fears with them, and each time.
What is the average age of the young lady that you're working with?
So
or what's the range as well?
Yeah, well, at Treasured Vessels, they start at 18. And then when I go into the domestic abuse shelters, we go up to, 60s and so, whatever ladies that are in there. We work with the police department. We do some things with Plano. We just did a class with them this week. And they just pair me up with different groups that we can help.
Tell me about the organizations, because it's, if you were at the center, tell me about the other organizations. You just mentioned the police department, other groups that are involved with you in some way.
So, I work at the local Good Center. I go Hope Store, New Beginnings, Emily's Place, the Jim Riley Outreach. We just started working with them. I've got a class with them this week. They're not an abuse situation, but they are older kids that are in the foster care system. So we also work with groups of kids that are in the foster care system. And we're going to do a program with them and then incorporate them and hopefully into some of our karate classes. I had a great meeting with them. And so that's a new avenue that we're going down. But we are a foundation that supports other foundations. Yeah. Because I know when they called me and we wanted to set up some self-defense classes with them, they were asking me what was the cost of that. And we don't charge for that because we're a foundation that helps other foundations.
How do people help you? I mean, obviously, resources are always needed.
Yeah, well, we like it when people can come out and bring us help us recognize people that need our services. We are looking for, if you are a martial artist female, we we would love for you to come talk to us about wanting to get into our groups. I've had a lot of college-age girls that have come out and worked with me and or asking, wanting to help with our foundation, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
So I have some girls, and so we're working on placing them and working them into our group. And we also need funds, obviously, because we have to have a place to train and a place to bring the people, and so that need our services.
I imagine you have significant operating costs.
Yes, so you have to have a building, right,
Yep.
and a space, and then there's all the other things that are involved with that. You have to have electricity and air conditioning, and then we also supply them if they want to do our program. We supply them with uniforms, protective gears. Especially the ladies feel a lot better when we put protective gears on them. That's just a barrier that helps with them. We do alarm systems whenever we do an event. We bring out safety alarms that they can put on their keychain. Nothing scary, but something for them to have for them.
What is the best way for them to reach you, since we're talking about supporting you and your organization?
So on our website, emptyhandopenheart.org, we have there's a donation page, and you can go through PayPal, credit cards, and there's a place we have a PO box you can mail a check to.
What is your favorite part? What is the part that gets you right here about what you do? And I see you smile as soon as I ask that question.
Yeah. So when I meet some ladies for the first time, they don't even want to be touched. And usually within 20 minutes of me talking to them, they're ready to hug. I was working with a lady in the last month, and she just was so into the things that we were working on, just hitting the bag. And she just felt so empowered to be able to do that and share that excitement with her was just amazing.
Yeah.
And then hearing the stories of the girls, there was a girl that I saw on Facebook that she said that she's been 3 years now and her life is amazing.
Yeah. Well, that's got to be wonderful to get that feedback.
Absolutely,
And see.
yeah.
Are you working with groups outside of your area, or know of? Let's say someone's watching or listening to this episode, and they're in Wisconsin.
Yes.
Because we're obviously based in the Dallas, Texas area.
Yeah.
Do you have any affiliates or people you can point them to?
We don't. We have looked it up, and we have found that we are the only organization that we have found in the world that even does this. So,
Wow. Oh my
so
goodness.
yeah. So we would love to expand. If there's any martial arts schools out there or martial arts women that would like to get this started on something like that, we would love to help you facilitate that, and because it's been amazing.
Ready to amplify your brand's voice? At Blue Mike Studios, we transform your ideas into captivating podcasts and videos. Whether you're launching your own show or guest starring on ours, we've got you covered. From recording and editing to social media promotion. With state-of-the-art 4K video and crystal clear audio, your content will shine. We offer guest packages on our podcasts and offer segments from the show for you to share. Or let us help you build your own branded podcast with custom strategy, branding, and full production support. Visit BlueMikeStudios.com today and let your voice be heard.
Given you've already done this for over a decade, I imagine you have systems in place, ways you can do this, and that you could share with them and coach them
just
as well.
setting up the business was, just there's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then I try to go to as many nonprofit events and any city events and just get to know the Congress people, the police departments. I meet with lots of chief of police to just let them know we're there if they have a victim that they come across they feel like it would be a good fit for them. I know I talked to an officer at Dallas police office, a Dallas police officer, and she said that there's just a lot of issues with them trying to victims ask them for self-defense, and they can't really do that for liability reasons. So that's why they have reached out to us to work with them, because they have liability with all of that.
Right. Yeah, there's lots of different reasons to work with you. Tracy, I noticed in a local magazine, City Lifestyle, I believe,
Yes.
that you were you were honored. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so City Lifestyles magazine in Plano and Allen, which are two areas we serve, honored us with a nonprofit of the month. And that was an honor because it's just really cool to be recognized.
Of
And a
course.
lot of people recognized it and came to us. And we appreciate Angie, the editor, for doing that for us. And we did get a lot of recognition. And I do have a lot of people that come and want to help us with that.
Well, there's an awareness thing that helps as well.
Yeah.
And especially the statistics. I mean, we could all Google this, but I know from a numbers standpoint, awareness is super important because people don't realize how many need your help or need help in general. I mean, can you speak to the general statistics about the young ladies, especially who are needing this assistance?
Well, statistics are hard because
Underreporting.
it's underreported.
Yeah.
It's so underreported,
I imagine.
and because people are scared. So it's just everywhere. We do also try to help. Like when I go into a shelter, sometimes I'll say, "Oh, I've met this guy that their foundation offers free diapers or free childcare." So there's a lot of resources that we do. I work with the Turning Point Rape Crisis Center, and it's like not aware that they do rape kits there. And it's a lot more intimate situation than at an emergency room. And so we try to thread in all these other agencies and kind of work together in the common goal of helping people that have been abused. And they might say this person would be perfect for you to have a one-on-one with. So we do one-on-ones. I had a lady call me the other day about doing a one-on-one, and we're working on it, scheduling that. That was in I think she was in Hope Store. And I told her to bring a friend or something because it makes it more comfortable and more fun and everything. When we do it, it is very fun. I always just make it very, very fun and enjoy the ladies and,
Well, and you make lasting impressions, lasting relationships, like you mentioned, the call outs as women graduate through the program, and that's my word, not yours. Graduate, as they progress through the program, it's life changing.
Yeah. So we just try to give them more confidence to go out in the world. I mean, there's ladies that you can't put a baby finger on their shoulder because they will be very traumatized by that. And getting through that is just doing things that you're very fearful of. And I feel like that's how you grow in a lot of things, put yourself out there and to make yourself grow by doing things you're scared.
Well, I know you from networking, Tracy, and I know that, and everyone should hear this, and if you're watching, see this, is we're all afraid of her. because we know, one, you have a wonderful smile and a great attitude, and very approachable, but we also know that you are a person who absolutely knows how to defend themselves and others in a challenging situation because of your training, but also the program that you make available to others.
Yes, and I'm always training. I train 20 hours a week, and I'm 65 years old.
Wow.
And I train because it's important. I just want to keep going, and I do lots of things that would probably be in a whole other podcast, how to keep my body going to do that, because I get in there and do some crazy things all week long.
Well, I definitely welcome that conversation in a future episode.
Yeah.
But for now, Tracy, I appreciate you coming on the Growing Your Business podcast, sharing your passion and your values and the important work that you're doing for the world, the local community in the world.
Thank you for helping us. And maybe we can spread it more and get more other people out there doing what I can do, because there's lots of female martial artists.
Well, that's great. So hopefully that network will continue. For those listening or watching, all of the links are in the show notes or the description. So please take a moment, scroll down, find the links to Tracy, and get involved and continue the good work that she's doing. So again, Tracy, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.